I will quickly show you how low it is. All right, so I've got this here. I don't know how long it's going to last for. I've lowered the back to see how that's low, see how that's sitting up high. Just about to jack the front up now, guys. This internet's terrible. So, see, it's heaps lower. Looking good, eh? See? And that's up high still. So I'm about to, yeah, the internet keeps dropping out, guys. I don't know what's wrong with it. So, oh well. But that looks heaps better, eh? Yeah. Now that's got a 215 35 17, right? And these other wheels are a 215 35 18. I reckon I can fit a 45 18 on it, which will give me a little bit more tyre. You know what I mean? I don't know if you can see that, guys. Looks heaps better, but tucking that wheel. What do you guys reckon? I'm pretty happy with that. I'll just find, I've had no phone service since it's all just starting to work now. I've got to find my, yeah, no, it's a car that no one would really want, which is this thing. But Astras are, to me, they're something special. They're where it's all started. There it is there. So yeah, hey guys, what's going on? I'm just going to flip this over like that. There we go. Yeah, so it's bloody hot here, but I really want to get this suspension done today, guys. I don't know what's been going on with the internet here, but it's absolutely terrible. Is it cutting out for anyone else? Is the internet really bad? I'm not too sure. I know I haven't been able to connect, guys, so yeah. But I'm pretty happy with this, how it's coming up. One problem I ran into on that side is a wheel nut snapped and all the studs are actually, not too bad, Marie, just been working, doing some toes, and now I'm just trying to get this thing sorted out. So, but yeah, I'm just about to jack the front up, put some stands under it, get these front wheels off. So I'm gonna have to chase up. I don't have a 5-stud rear hub for one of these, so I can't even drive it once I get it going, because it's got 2 good wheel nuts in it and 1 sort of in. But look how good that looks just there, like that's sitting sweet. Yeah, compared to how high the front is, see? But yeah, so if you guys can deal with a bit of shaking Stevens, and yeah, I'm gonna jack the front of this up, get some stands under it, we'll get these front wheels off, and get the front struts. Yeah, there's an outage for Nanango. Yeah, I've been having trouble. Paul, are you having trouble too, Paul? Because my phone hasn't been working either. Internet only just started being bad. Yep. Was considering buying an Astra convertible, but then I come to my senses and remembered it's Holden. It's not about it being Holden or Ford or whatever. They handle really well, these, and they feel like a solid car. They feel like an expensive car when they're extremely cheap. The interior in it's awesome. Like, I love the interior in it. They're good on, I don't know, Astras. In the day, this is where I made my money. And yes, they've always held a bit of a spot in my heart for me. Anything that gives me $50 bills, I like. So yeah, mate. Hey, it's hard to be the smartest person in the room, isn't it, Jay Drift? There has to be someone that can't just take things on face value of what it is. See right there, right? See where it says there? See that badge? That says Holden. So, yeah. As long as it doesn't say Barra, we're fine. It is what it is. Ugh. All right. The worst thing about these is jacking them up. You've got to go into that engine mount there, that little jacking point thing. But yeah, so it's bloody hot here today, but I want to get some of this done well I can. I missed that altogether. It's been frustrating trying to get this internet working, I can tell you that. What did you just think of the boat? Did you just check out the boat video? It's a Holden, yeah. Everything was a Barra. It'll work flat. Wouldn't be bad on it. I'm a big fan of interiors, like nice leather and stuff like that. It's something I really like. Watching the vids all the time. Thank you very much, Robert. Appreciate it, dude. All right. Yeah, it's it, old Barrett. The boot's big enough to fit one in there, I reckon. We might have to squeeze it in. Don't really want to wreck the paint though, so I might not put a barra in this one. Oh well. We will, there you go, buddy. Who's the smart one now? Yeah, so I'll get these wheels off and hopefully not find any more nasty thingos in the wheel studs. There's someone's cross-threaded. But it's amazing what you've got to, you get a cheap car, it's just amazing what you have to replace to get it back to perfect, you know? So, yeah. Did everyone check out the boat? Might start on the other side. It seems to be up off the ground. We'll leave that one down a touch. The boat should be pretty cool. Once again, it needs a lot of work because obviously buy rubbish all the time. But very, very thankful of Wayne, my mate, who sold it to me. And she should work out to be quite a good thing, I reckon. LS it. How about I just leave the motor that's in it? Hey, Papa VN SS. Is that right? Is that my new name? Is it Chris? Papa VN SS. Papa Valley on drop off. All right. Might have a drink. And we will get stuck in. I'm so happy with how that's tucking. Like, look at that now with it jacked up. Mad pity about the paint on it, but I don't know. Yeah, all right, what do we got? Just chop the strings, bad street tread. Honestly, if I didn't come across those like that full set of lowered suspension, that is exactly what would have happened, is a set of choppies in it. But I didn't have to. I actually found some good. They're red, so they must be Petters. Petters are red, aren't they? I'll have to have a look, see if I've got some written on them. But yeah. All right. Hey Red, did you see my post on the parts page? It was a VS wagon I bought for 600. Yeah, man, I've commented on it. Good stuff, buddy. You just got to get stuck in and get her tidied up. I reckon it'll clean up really well, mate. I like the Barra, battered and fried, cheaper. Yeah, you can go in a taxi to pick up your battered Barra. Yeah. It is so hot. It'll be 40 plus here today, and apparently it's supposed to get hotter this week. So I thought about it is a really nice car, but it does need a lot of work, eh? Like, I thought it was a bit of a score and a bargain, but no, not really. It's just a lot of work. But I personally think it's worthwhile, you know. I got my Momo HDT rims today for my VN. Sweet. Sounds good, Chris. I've noticed a lot of... another guy messaged me today for the formula. The ad... Oh, there wasn't an ad, but a thing I put up to say, look, I'm thinking about selling this. I'm still getting people that want to buy that thing. Makes me wonder whether I should just quickly build another one out of stuff I've got hanging around. But I don't have another formula, though. It'd just be a normal car. But what do? It's just good to see there's a bit of VN love going around. Not everyone wants barrows, you know. But anyway, a bit of noise, guys, while we undo this. With the good old Audi rattle gun. Woohoo! But I love the Audi rattle gun. Didn't even know Wayne had a boat. Haven't been to his place for years. Do you know Wayne out in Bowie, Paul? Yeah, did you see the boat though, Paul? She's pretty cool. It's got a Valiant Slant 6 in it. I was talking to him yesterday and saying that I'll probably, the plan has been to put that turbo kit and a Buick and that in it. And they said when we used to go out in the boat, you could tow four people on tubes with the 6-cylinder. Oh, that one's not the best. Alright, it's a bit, how you going right on the end there, might have picked the thread up. I've been putting that copper thread goo on them on the way back in on the back ones. But it's just how you go with second-hand cars, you just got to replace stuff. Don't you hate, the worst thing about Astras are those wheel studs. Instead of them having studs hanging out, they have those silly looking, you know, and realistically, let's face it, these cars are aimed at young girls. How's a young girl supposed to, on the side of the road, go fitting up wheels with bloody no studs, you know. Unless there's, you know, some of you guys there, because yous are all studs, I know that. So, yeah, pretty funny, aren't we? Oh, all right, what do we got going on, guys? Yeah, he's my partner's cousin. Yeah, oh, okay, nice guy. And he gave us a rear spoiler for the Black WRX. He actually had in there a mould for Group A front bar as well. I was hoping it, because he used to do fiberglassing, the guy that had the boat. He's retired now, which is a real shame because we could really use him to do some stuff. But I might be able to get him to show us how to make up moulds to make VNSS lips and stuff like that. Yeah, that's it. He used to make body kits. So the plan might be for that ute out there, I've got an SS lip on another car at home, pull that off and we'll make moulds up so we can actually make our own SS lips, because we're going to have to make a custom rear bar. Yeah. Anyway, just a thought. It's just, I priced up a front lip and it was like $280 or $315 or something. It was a lot of money for that small fiberglass lip, guys. It was just, yeah, so. And as you guys are probably rapidly learning, I'm a tight ass. So, yeah, go for an 18mm socket. What was that? What did I swap for the boat? We had an XR8, EB XR8 Windsor V8 automatic loom and computer system and stuff. And his young bloke come and saw us a couple of weeks back and wanted a Ford V8 to rebuild for. He's got a really nice like EB GT thing with a 6-cylinder, and he wants to build a V8 for it. And yeah, we were going to use that V8 for the Cortina, but because the Cortina's not getting done, we've just done a deal to swap that and some money. And it's the last thing really I needed to do just before Christmas, because I'm trying to save as much money as I can to get us through Christmas so we can do projects and stuff. But there's been that boat and that Ferrari kit car down in South Australia from Sefton that I've said yes I want, and I haven't been able to put the money together. So getting that one out of my head and paid for and gone, and before Christmas too, so hopefully their family will use that money to have some fun over Christmas, is a good thing. So just one more thing, like he was very patient with me, and I felt bad every time something else come up and I bought something else. I just felt absolutely terrible because I didn't pay him. But yeah, Mickey's blue GT replica. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one the V8 will be going in. But he wants to build something. So yeah, my son, LS Turbo VT Clubby, sweet. Made 700. That's nice, buddy. Hey, that's still good, the VT Clubby. That's awesome. Like, it's great to hear that he's what did I walk over here for? Under the bonnet. That's good to hear he's having a back though. That's mad. What did that say? What do you mean no Monaro now? There's always going to be a Monaro. Monaro probably won't happen until March is what I'm aiming to have the money together for that. The Bedford did start yesterday afternoon. It was the coil, guys, that wasn't working. So that did start. So we're going to finish that thing off, get that somewhere near done. The 300ZX will get sold. I've got a tow truck, a dual cab one out the front. We're going to put a rear main seal in that. Get rid of that's the only oil leak it's got. Get that done, and then that's a good thing for someone to have. Yeah, so there's a few things to sell, and I'm aiming for March to have raised the money for the Monaro. The Monaros are 100% definite. I wouldn't have said it if I wasn't going to do it. Yeah, the Monaro is something that's been coming for a long time, and it's just a case of put that money together. But these things don't happen overnight, guys, as you're well aware. You've got to work your ass off to get them happening, and then go from there. So, all right, what we're doing right now, guys, I'll explain it to you, is front struts. Okay, now, is there a left and is there a right? So let's have a look how they look. Let's see if they're the same. When I pulled this apart, I honestly wasn't paying any attention at all. Yes, there is a left and a right. So that one there, looking from the front, that one there is the one we want. That one there matches the one that's in the car. All right, so there's that one, and you can see where that mount there goes on. It's the same as that mount there, so that must be the same. This one's got like plastic ones of them. The other car I pulled the stuff off had really nice steel ones. I should have grabbed them. Oh well, that one there needs a new joint in it anyway. Oh well, it's just more money, isn't it, guys? It's more money. Okay. Good thing, take your time. I just added some photos of my car. Cool, man. Awesome. I'll check it out after this. Is that the Monaro with the spoiler? Yeah, with that massive spoiler. Yeah, it comes with the normal boot and the bobtail. That's hopefully he's still got it there for me. It is a mate that owns that one, so hopefully he holds onto it for me until then. But yeah, see you later, Paul. Thanks for joining in, buddy. Yeah, so I'm just gonna try and undo these bolts. Daniel, thank you very much for the support, man. It will buy a bag of ice. Bloody need it today, I'm telling you. All right, I'm going to set you guys up on my makeshift RB30, my RB30 camera stand. So here we go. Somehow, there we go. There's that. We'll turn it around, and there we go. All right, you guys can see what's going on. It's all happening. Look at that. Doesn't get any better than that, guys. Well, it does. If my workshop was air conditioned, that'd be good. But yeah. All right. Now we go find a tube socket just after I got you guys all set up. Unless I can slide that over just enough. We'll see if that's going to strip. Yep. All right. And you guys were just sitting there settling in then for a bit of a watch, weren't you? And then it was the wrong side, wrong. I needed that tube socket to go over that long thread. So, 18 mil, come on. 18 mil, mad. Never happens like that, does it, guys? Put that one back up there so I don't lose it. Yeah, looking forward to seeing how this is going to look low. Problem is, I've only got 2 good tyres on those good rims. So I'm going to have to 37.3. It feels about 500 degrees in this workshop, I'm telling you. But what do you do? So I've got to run 2 of the 17s and 2 of the 18s at the moment because I don't have 2 good tyres. I've only got 2 of the new 18s with got good tyres, so yeah. Alright. Moments like these, I wish the captain was here, then I wouldn't have to do any work. They reckon, guys? Find another spanner. Must be about a, don't know, shifter size. Oh. I'm just glad that the new springs come on struts and everything, because that way it just makes it so much easier to do this job. Just swap over the whole strut and everything. So, well, in theory it makes it easier. We all know something will turn hard, don't we? Something will be wrecked. There we go. I wish I had to grab those other pieces now, the ones off the other strut, because they're, I have to replace them. That's alright. That's alright. Alright, it's good how that there all comes off in one piece. Like, there's a bracket over all these lines. It's all holding it in one piece. It's just so easy to do these ones. It's awesome. This will be a different size, no? Sweet. Alright, off the top, it's just a top plate like that. It comes off. Same on that other one that's there. And then in theory, all we have to do is pull these bolts here out. You'll be able to wind them out using the socket. I put the short 18 on, which I've chucked away. The CV boots and all that in here look pretty good. I'll show you what I mean by that in a second, guys. I'll get this strut out. So there's our old one, which wasn't bad. Okay, now while I'm in here, what you need to look for, okay, is, okay, that there is your CV shaft that runs through there. It's like your drive shaft, so it comes through the end here and drives off the engine. You want to look at these boots here, and you're hoping that they're not cracked. Generally, like, they're a little bit worn. I can feel they're a bit hard, but if they're cracked, they'll shoot grease everywhere because they're just full of ball bearings and grease. But they actually seem all right. They're not too bad. And I can't see anything else under here that's bad. The tie rod's pretty good. The steering rack's here, and that's your steering rack boot. It's not cracked. This thing here, this arm, it's got an excessive movement in the bottom there. Probably not enough to warrant changing, but I will probably change that anyway, just simply because the car's for Savannah, my daughter. So, yeah. Where are you? Hello. There we go. All right. So now, guys, it is this simple that we now grab the other strut. That's that top plate that I just pulled off the top of the other one. Okay, little cap. This one's got a nicer nylock. And these struts have been changed. They're aftermarket ones, so I'd be hoping they're a bit better. Just undo that one. I'll probably use this top plate, okay, because it's just newer. And then we just get that and shove it. I might undo these bolts here first that I've whacked them down the bottom. I just don't get enough time to play cars anymore, guys. I hardly ever get to do stuff like this anymore. I'm pretty happy with it, to be honest. It's pretty good. All right, and that just sits up in there. That plate goes on there. That nut sits on there. Like that. Okay. Get that out of the way. Slide that back to there. And then we just pull that bolt there backwards and out of the way. And we're almost lowered. That sits there like that. Now I will have to go and get a wheel alignment after playing with all this stuff, but young Cedric at Bob Jane's pretty good at that, so we'll go see him. I was talking to him earlier today. He was fixing his Navara, cracked his head. So told him I got an Astra, and he laughed. He knows about the Astra love though. Yeah. That and that, and just give that a tap in. All right, couple of nuts. Get that thing back in. There's that. Grab our spinner, our rattle gun, and dudes, we are lowered. How good's that? Doesn't take long, does it? Especially in the heat. My grandfather died last night, guys. Spoke to my grandmother this morning. Alrighty. Tight, that's that. That one on the back of that again. And which one went on there? That one? Are you amazed on how quick it is to lower an Astra? Bloody good cars. Alright. I do like to, once I've done stuff with a rattle gun, is to just grab your ratchet just to give it a try, because it's hard to gauge how tight things are when you use a rattle gun, if you know what I mean, guys. So yeah, just going to tighten up that top one now. Put our little cap on. That's a different size. So we will go for a walk. My Astra loving friends, read a couple of comments. What do we got? Hey Kai, how are you, dude? Everything's going good. By the mic, get him a tripod too. Yeah, I'm going to order some 16-inch Simmons. Everyone loves Simmons. Simmons are awesome. Surprised you're able to stream with the network. It's been bad. I think that I basically, Aaron, got the stream to work and it's held it. But yeah, the internet's absolutely atrocious, eh? Really bad at the moment. So just lucky that it's hanging in there. What is the internet like, guys? Is it really bad or how's it actually going? I'm going to pull that nut off the top there and just put that other one on it and get rid of that one, so I can just use the one that is the right size for my socket. It's just going to be easier. I'm going to just whack you guys back on my RB30 phone stand or camera stand. Yeah, that's the way it goes. I'll read some comments in a second, guys. I just want to try and get this done a bit quicker, because I know everyone's hanging out to see how low it's going to be, aren't you? I am. Righto. Rattle me gun. There it is. Little plastic cap just to make it look nice. She sits on over the top. Mad, that, get rid of that so it doesn't shut the bonnet on it. And we will, I'm just going to grab my thread stuff, guys, for the wheel nuts. For some reason, the wheel nuts on this thing have been really, really terrible. This stuff's an anti-seize stuff that's got a bit of copper in it. And it'll just help the threads to not bind up, because I have had a bit of trouble so far with some of the threads on the wheel nuts. So, doesn't need a lot on it, guys, but just enough to help them out a touch, you know. Yeah. That way when I go to, because I'm going to buy a brand new set of wheel nuts, because I think these ones are pretty cheap and nasty. I don't know if you guys have ever had cheap and nasty wheel nuts before. They really can cause you a lot of trouble. All right, what have we got going on, guys? Tripod, hello Paul John, how are you? As good as blokes would. Hey big fella, no, you got to get stuff done, mate. Convertible midlife crisis, it's for my daughter, honestly. Yeah, my grandfather's been, it's probably a good thing, guys. He ended up with dementia, ended up in a home not long ago. What are you doing with the buggy? It's going to get fixed soon. We end up getting a distributor for it the other day. A little bit patchy. It's pretty good. Yeah, the internet out here is extremely terrible today. You got to do an Australian translation. The good old rip in peace, burnout, loved one. Maybe out in the shed working, parts, money and parts. Yeah, he's been on the way out for a while. Haven't you fixed your ute yet, Aaron? Pretty lazy, dude. I'm here doing good stuff, like lowering cars. I'd much rather do enjoyable stuff than actually fix things. But yeah, just double check that. So we've done the bottom ones up, guys. That one's done up and the top one's done up. Check to make sure our ABS lines are all on. The brake line never got stretched or anything. This thing has got good front brake pads, but the rears, like in here, have gone through, so we're going to have to do rear brakes on this. I'm putting the old wheels, the 17s, back on here. On the other side, I'm going to put the 18s that I'm going to be running on it eventually. But I've got to get tyres for the 18s, which sucks, but, you know, what do you do? Can't win them all, guys. Can't win them all. I was just very happy to get those other wheels. I reckon they look awesome. What do you guys think of those other 18s that I got? These these wheel nut situations, eh? No wonder some of them are stripped and wrecked. Righto. Yeah, realistically, I'll hardly ever get to drive this anyway. It'll, my daughter will have it, so. But I still want it to be as nice as possible for her. It's not fair, you know, she doesn't get something that's nice with all the crap she puts up with having me for a dad. So, yeah. How low is it going to be, guys? It's going to look tough as, you watch. Can't wait. Right, they've all started. I can rattle gun them now. Oh, that one there's a bit sketch. All right. Get this one on and then we'll have a chat, eh? See how low she is, boys. Here we go. Ah. All right, let's have a look, eh? I'll have to go backwards and forwards a little bit. It's leveled it out a lot, but I think that'll drop when I drive it backwards and forwards. Well, that's that side, so I was just having a drink, guys. Bloody hot. Oh yeah, it's heaps lower. See how much higher it is there? It looked better with those other wheels, but I'll drive backwards and forwards so we can have a bit of a look. Yeah, that'll drop. That'll drop probably an inch if I drive backwards and forwards, I reckon. Let's have a bit of a go. Why is it so bloody hot at the moment? They reckon it's going to be even hotter this week, eh? All right. Let's see what it looks like. I've got this one coming up here too. It's a mate's car, guys. This little Corolla here, she's got side draft carbies on it. He's having trouble finding someone that can set them up for him. So he needs to sort them out for him. She's got a pretty stout little cylinder in it. So she's a bit of a beast. He's just having trouble. Yeah, people just don't, carbies aren't, yeah, it's got big MSD ignition and stuff in it. Big set of extractors, good dizzy. She's a bit of a beast. So we'll have a bit of time on this thing soon, guys. It's pretty cool little rig, isn't it? All right, let's have a look at this Astra. That dropped a touch further and just leveled it out a bit. What do you reckon? Yeah, that's good. Still got plenty of ground clearance. The back looks good, like that's tucking good. But that will settle further at the front, I reckon. You get another ½ inch or something out of it. Yeah, that needs to be tightened up further, look. So yeah, that'll tighten down further. I'll have to get a spanner and that onto the top of it. Yeah, it's lower than that side though, for sure. All right. Oh, let's have a drink and read some comments, eh, guys? So what do you reckon? Does that look all right, guys? Which daughter? Savannah, my eldest daughter. Not not Mia's mother. She's gone, but yeah. G'day, Jono. How are you? Good. I hate those. Yeah, the studs are terrible, eh? She's lucky to have a dad like me. No, I don't think so. She doesn't think so. Looks mint. Thanks, guys. Heaps better. This morning when I said to her, I'm just going to lower that Astra, she's like, leave it alone, Dad, because she's had cars that I've had lowered and they scrape on everything. This isn't that low. Like, yeah. I'm happy my big blocks, not because I would be depressed because I'm too lazy to, because I don't understand that. But anyway, hey Honda, how are you, dude? Did you end up looking at the 60 series is gone, Jake? Yeah, that was gone last week. Good. Hey Red, it's looking mad. I'm happy with how it's come up. Old mate put some time into the roller motor. I don't know what that was about. 18s. I'm gonna, when I do this side now, I've got the second 18, which is there. That one there's got good rubber on it, and I'll put that on, and it'll look heaps better. They've got two 215 35 18s on them now, and I think, and the 17's got a 45 series tyre on it. I'm going to try and get a 45 series tyre onto the 18s just to give it that little bit more cushion and ride just that little bit nicer and just a touch more ground clearance, but still be up in the guard, if you know what I mean. So yeah, do a limousine instead of $50 a tow. That'd be good as a limo driver. This thing, I don't think people would pay it. Yeah, it looks like she's doing 100 standing still. That's it, eh? I'm pretty happy with it. It's I know that one there's got just as much space underneath the top cap there as well. That's right. I'll have a look at them anyway and see what they're doing. We'll go from there. Little white Toyota motor. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what's been done to that thing. It's pretty stout. Like when you, I'll see if it'll start. It's a pretty stout little thing. It's got a big cam and that in it. It sounds tough as. Like it's going to be a really good thing. It won't run properly or idle or do anything. But yeah, I was supposed to pick this up weeks ago. We'll just let it warm up a touch, guys. It's got a V-dub motor in the buggy. Yeah, like it's spitting back through the carbies and that there, but she's going to be a bit of a beast. Like you can see it idling away there. She's pretty cranky. A little four. It's pretty pokey too. Like it yeah. I'm pretty sure he'll be pretty happy with it once it's actually tuned properly and going well. All right, let's get stuck back into this Astra, guys, and see if we can't lower the other side. I'm spewing I can't drive this thing home tonight now because of those wheel studs on the back. Who's patrol? That's mine. Do you want it? $6,000. Turbo diesel manual. Yeah. Red, GG got to go to work. Okay, cool. Talk later. We'll give you a call over the next few days. No worries, Kyle. I'll talk to you soon, buddy. See you, mate. Yeah, V-dub motor in that buggy. It's just needs a lot of work. I've got to cut all the frame and stuff on it to be able to get in it. And yeah, it's on the list, guys. Yeah, it's a Sunday and I'm here in 40-degree heat doing this when I should be sitting at home in the aircon with everyone, but I don't get time, so I just got to get the stuff done. Righto, let's do this. What do you reckon? We'll go a 5-litre engine stand this time. Camera stand, sorry. Sounds like a good go. Good bet, yeah? All right, let's whack you in the 5-litre and see what we've got. See what we can do. Is that going to fall over? Yep. All right. Righto, look at that. Yeah, it doesn't get much better than that. Just don't fall off your chair, guys. because you're on such a bad angle. Where's this jacking point on this side? Right there, I reckon. Looks good. Back. Boom. Did I scare you? I've got to find the wheel nut thing. There it is there. And we're all set. What do you reckon? Quickest lowering job in history or what? Oh, so who else is silly enough to be working on their car today, or is it just me that's silly enough to be out in the heat doing this carry-on? Soon we'll be able to go boating, which is going to be good. Something different. Something different for sure. That nut's not the happiest, is it? Happiest, is it? Might be cutting that one. Huh. Yep. I think we will be. Why isn't everything just easy? Why does everything have to be so bloody hard? Should have had this apart already, and now it's doing this to me. Let's see if we can find some WD. What do you reckon, guys? I don't have any with my own picture on it, though. No hope. I'll get a grinder into that. Probably will. I might just cut that off, I reckon. Right, see if we can find a grinder. Alright, so guys, I don't know what it is on this car. It must have lived near the coast or something, because a lot of the bolts are absolutely terrible. Throttle guns are good, but easy to cross thread bolts. I couldn't have cross threaded that, it was already on. I was only trying to undo it, but yeah. Hey Mr. Red, I'm good, mate. James, I'm going good. Hey, might have to get myself one of them rattle guns. Yeah, the Audi ones are good. Like, I'm amazed how good they've been, eh? I'll just wait until 4. If he doesn't take some time off. Oh, you just got to do what you got to do. Just fell off your chair. What was that about Christmas? Are you going to do live streams? Are you going to live stream? So yeah, most of the Tirana will get done as live streams the whole way along. Has the patrol got any mods on it? It's just a stock standard later model patrol. It's one of the newer 3-litre diesels. It come in, it needed a turbo. Just a manual on 300,000 Ks. They still sell for about 12 or 14 grand, that model, but needs a bit of panel work on 2 of the doors and a couple of flares. So at 6 grand, it's pretty cheap buying. You wouldn't find another one for 6 grand in that model. But it is, mechanically, it's a good car. It's just, we don't have time to finish it, and we're not a panel shop, so yeah. Now I've got to work out how I'm going to get this bolt out without doing myself a mischief. Find some WD. Gosh, I need another drink already. Bloody hot, guys. I have to be mad doing this bloody. Need to do a road trip in New Zealand. How come? Because it's cold. I've got too much work to do over here. Yeah. Have you tried yelling at it? Is that what you said? Have you tried yelling at it, Red? No, not yet. I'm trying to be polite because all you guys are here. Trying to put on a brave face. Hang on, I'm going to put you in my Astra phone holder. All right, let's find some WD, spray that on it, and then I'll get a breaker bar first, I think, and bloody dying. Jesus. Don't know who thought it was a bloody good idea to come and do this today. Oh well. Alright, here we go. Run breaker bar. Still didn't find any WD though, did I? I'm pretty happy that the Bedford fired up. But I wish I could have hung around for it yesterday. There's some there. But you know how it goes, guys. You've got to pay bills. There's some WD, but it's got no freaking spray nozzle on the top. There's one there on the acrylic paint. There we go. Cheering. Have any of you guys ever lowered an Astra before? Or you are all smarter than me, I suppose, and wouldn't bother. Alright, let's have a look what's going on. Alright, so it's this bolt here, guys. It doesn't want to play my game. But once again, the CV boot's good there. I can't see the inner one. That one there's a lot better. Like the bottom one on that's good, but that upper shaft piece, it's actually in quite good nick. But we will try and get something onto that and see what we can do. Well, I can fit a socket on that now. So we'll use the ratchet on one side. Where can I sit you guys now? That axle strap now is looking mighty good. Can you guys see if I turn that round? How's that, guys? You're in the prime position to see me smash my knuckles. What do you reckon? Who wants to have a game of knuckles? Right, that's on there reasonably tight. This one's on here. Use that socket on there. We're getting somewhere. She's turning. Even if I've got to wind it in a bit first to get some better thread. And then see where it ends up from there, guys. I've got some spare bolts too. I kept the ones off the other car. Oh, Jesus. job's bad enough without trying to do this as well. Might swap them around so I get some better leverage. Using this Big Bertha one here. I don't even care if we snap the bolt, that'll be good. Out's out, isn't it? Maybe the bolt, we'll slide that back in. Not real happy doing it that way, is it? It's not going anywhere, guys. It's not going to go anywhere. Why is that so bound up? You've got to wonder, don't you? Alright, bugger it. We're cutting it. I'm done with it. I'm over it. Just cutting it. I'm done with it. Yep, get that out of there, that to there. Even got safety glasses today, guys, so there'll be no tears from everyone. And the battery's flat. Come on. Don't go carrying on with that sort of rubbish. Look at that. It's like taking wheat off a blind chook. Don't you reckon? That easy. Mad. Fully sick, mate. Fully sick. It's like a VL turbo, that was. Just fully sick. Sweet as, bro. Alright. Turn that around, get this one here off. Like that. We're going to be lowered in no time, guys. Are you all getting excited? Because I am. Can you tell? Be bloody good. Righto. I'm about to do a little happy dance, guys. Alright, so that's that one out. Let's go grab our othery. Just like the othery. Right, so there's our other one, and there's a tip for you guys. If you get something from the wreckers, ask them if you can have the bolts. Half the time they're just going to chuck them on the ground anyway, but I got the bolts. I didn't ask him if I could have the bolts, but I took the bolts, and lucky because I needed one, eh? So, how good's that? Are you getting excited? Because I am. Oh, whoops, sorry Savannah. A little bit less wrecking the car, a little bit more excitement, eh? Alrighty. bad for a hot Sunday afternoon's work, I reckon. One fully sick Astra. I'll throw the nuts on that way. 1, 2, buckle my shoe, 49 bananas. Is that how it goes? Is there something about bananas in it? Righto. Where's it up the nut? Right there. That one goes into that one. Like that. I wonder sometimes why I bother doing this stuff. What do you reckon? Waste of time and money? I couldn't be all that bad because you guys seem to like it too, so. Get that in a second. Get that little spanner. This is going to be lowered any minute now, guys. Bloody good. That one. I'll get the bloody thing out now. Alright. It's tight, that's good, that's good. We'll double check these ones with our ratchet. Just to make sure. Last thing we want is young Savannah having a mischief. Okay, then we can go up the top, tighten up our top one. Now you really should use a spanner up the top here and a spanner and a shifter, which I'm going to have to do because it's not going to let me do it the dodgy way. But that is fine. We have the technology to do it. Even a small spanner. Why are you doing that to me? Why is that turning on me? Might undo that, put a bit of schmegel on it, and use that other nut there. So I'm going to put a little bit of stuff on it, a bit of our thread stuff, maybe even a bit of that, and then it'll go up nicer for us. Sorry guys, I will talk to you in a second. I just want to get this buttoned up and the wheel on it so we can check out the mad lowness of it all. I'll have to play with that later. Didn't go to plan that bit, but that's all right. It's the least of our worries. Let's put some of this schmegma on these nuts, bolts. What would they be called? A nut or a bolt, these things? Stupid wheel nut, bloody bolt, stud, turnouts. Whoop. All right, 2 seconds, guys. We'll have some new rims on it. It should be on the ground, and I can read some comments and see what you reckon. I like these wheels a lot. It's a shame they're a bit rough. Gonna have to do a bit of a polish session on doing them, but we'll get there, guys. About there. Alright, these are going in alright, so that's good. Yeah, see, like, these are a 215 35 18, and I want to go a 215 45. The 35 is this wall here, 35 millimeters, so an extra 10 mil, and I just think it'll make the tyres look a bit chunkier and fill the guard out just that little bit more. So it'll even really look lower just because of the new tyre size. Righto. Cheering, guys. Let's drop this on the ground and have a look. That. Yeah, let's drop the other side heaps too, guys. Drop this down. I might just try and do this nut again just before we get too much further carried away. And why it's not wanting to play the game. Nothing that can't be sorted, but I see what's happened. Spun that one there off the top of that one, and the top inner one's actually come loose, so it's not allowing the other one to do up when it's spun back. The other top plate one. Yeah, we'll be all right. Let's hope I haven't wrecked that thread at the top there. That one looks good. Yeah, it wouldn't go down because the other one wouldn't let it. Anyway, that's a game for another day. Let's shut this bonnet and have a look, eh? Let's have a look. All right, so from the front, it's not too low now. It is quite low actually on that front bit now. You can see the other side's dropped too. Yeah, look at those wheels. They're heaps better. What do you reckon? What do you reckon? Let's have a look, eh? We'll go back a few comments. Here we go. Wheel studs. Yeah, old school springs do that. Lower. I love lowering cars. But yeah. Hey Red, where's the camera woman, Nicole? She's at home with the kids. Yeah, just hot, doing her thing. How's the space between the strut and the tyre? There's plenty of room because the offset's still pretty good. We will have a look at that in a minute, Evan. I have a VE Series 2 sports wagon, lowered all around on 20s. You can fit good dish wheels under a 20 too, under a VE. Looks good. Sick. Wheels are great. Take it outside in the light. I'm just a little bit worried with that strut not bolted in properly, but I will drive it outside. We'll just, I might just have a bit more of a play with this nut here first. Let's see if I can't get it to play the game. It won't matter too much, but I just don't want to, because I'm not going to drive too far. For some reason, I don't know whether it's, the thread doesn't seem bad, but I'm just going to find another nut, which is that one there, will do. And then see if I can't get it to start, but use the thingo. I reckon it looks good, like well, you saw how long it took, guys. The back didn't take long at all to do. And then the front, yeah, fronts normally are the worst ones to do, but I'm just lucky that I got struts with it, eh? Yeah, so I may leave this till tomorrow and run a tap over that thread. Whoa. Oh no, she's going. Did all you guys cross your fingers or something just then? Hang on, I'm just gonna try and crop yours somewhere. Can you see? Yeah, now we can take it outside. Sweet. I'm happy with this now. I love lowered cars, like, just makes so much difference, eh? Righto, and then our little pièce de résistance. That's French for that little plastic bit on top. All right, let's take her outside. And before you ask, no, it doesn't skid. It doesn't have a barra in it. All right, let's take this beast out and see what she's because it will drop a little bit further when we roll. I'm gonna have to pull the rear springs back out again because they the bump stops need to be done. There's a little exhaust leak, so we're gonna have to pull the manifold off it. Needs rear brake pads, you can probably hear that little squealing. Is it going to scrub coming out of the workshop? If it does, I'll have to get a load of rocks in tomorrow. Oh, no, we're good. Oh. I'll just back up a touch to make sure she's lowered. This is so good, this interior, I love it. Alright, mad. Pity the aircon didn't work. That's another job for this week, isn't it? Where's my drink? Oh, it's in there. I'll get it in a sec. Righto. Yep. Can you see it, guys? That looks heaps better. It almost looks like those wheels have, it looks like it's got flares, eh? Now, these are the existing wheels. I don't really like these wheels, but I don't know about, they're a 45 series tyre, those ones, I'm not too sure. But I'll go a bit further out into the sun. Yeah, look at those wheels are heaps better. Looks like a mini Mercedes. It looks a little bit like a Saab, doesn't it? Like, hang on, I'll go out into the sun. James, what would you change the front lights to? Why would you change the front lights? What's wrong with them? I don't think these days don't come out with another sort of lights, do they? Like, I haven't cleaned the wheels or the car or anything. Does the radio work? I'm not too sure. Yeah, I like it. That's just nice, eh? It's not too low to be ignorant. I don't know if it needs a 45 series tyre, to be honest. It needs a bit of paint repair on that back quarter. I don't really like those wheels too much. What do you guys reckon? But yeah, if I didn't have other wheels, they'd be fine. But those wheels there, they just work, don't they? How good are they? That's freaking awesome. I must say that I'm very, very happy, guys. Bit of paint repair on this thing, and she will be she'll be a beast. I'm pretty happy to be able to give this to my daughter, eh? Yeah. She had this little Peugeot thing. I'll show that to you guys. It's a hardtop convertible. I've got to buy new tyres for the 18s, Paul. So the ones that are on the other side are 17s with a 45 sidewall. The others are an 18 with a 35, but you can get a 45 in the 18s as well. Oh, I'm not going to put an exhaust on it. It's just for Savannah. I'll just keep it quiet. She doesn't need a loud car. And the good part about this thing is it being sort of stock and reliable and quiet. It's part of its appeal, I reckon. Need a scoop and a dinner spoiler. No, it's for Savannah. It needs to be clean and stylish. That's what it needs to be. What do you reckon? I'm very happy with that, guys. That's just sitting sweet. Those wheels are absolutely spot on. Yeah. It's going to be awesome. It's not too low. It's just right. And those wheels are okay, but I'm just, the chrome's peeling off them and yeah. All right, that was awesome, guys. I'm pretty happy with that. Let's read some questions and then I might pull the pin for the day. What do we got? I'm like a kid in a candy shop. I am. I love my life and my job and what I do. It's, the 18s are awesome. Yeah. It's not stupid low, no, it's just right, you know, so... Yeah, I'm not sure if the radio works. I'll do something. I don't know. I'll put something in it for her. There's plenty of stereos on the shelf just there. There's any amount. Don't want a cop magnet. No, that's it, eh? Just a little girl. I don't mind the Vauxhall Astras. I wouldn't own one, but don't mind them. I like Astras. They're good. Yeah. Ben, dude, thank you very much, man. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. It's a good hairdresser's car, that's it. I don't think she wants to be a hairdresser, but there you go. Thanks, Anthony. Thank you very much, Ben, for the super chat. Thank you very much, guys, for joining in. I hope you enjoyed your crash course on how easy it is to lower a car, because that was well worth the afternoon's effort. That was awesome. I'm very, very happy with that. So, yeah. I don't know. That's cool. I'm happy with that. Very, very happy. Pity about the sunlight. That's it. Just has to be safe. And that's what it is. Safe and clean and aircon. All right, guys. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Plenty more live streams coming along. I'm just going to keep doing these for a while, guys. Get some things done. There'll be bike parts turning up in the next couple of days. I'm not sure what my next project is, but there is stuff I've got to get done. This thing here, we'll be driving this week. So that'll be on one of them, one or two afternoons. We'll get this finished off and driving. Probably play with the carbies on this thing during the week and go from there. So I've got to order some coilovers if there's enough money there for the Rally T. The boat, we're going to play with that too. That's going to be awesome. Got heaps going on, guys. Heaps. All right. Like, subscribe. See you soon. See you guys.